Hi and good morning again. Okay, so we're going to talk about MMO cash out and in particular the payment plan for just one aspect of it. Now, I'll go through the basis of it, but you need to understand that this is just a small part of it and there are larger bits and pieces that will be bolted onto MMO cash out. And this will enable you to earn, I say largely anything that you want to earn. If you want to earn just enough to buy your next game or your next Xbox or whatever, then you can do that. If you want something that's going to give you enough money to perhaps give up your full-time job and do even more gaming, then perhaps this will be a result for you as well. And then perhaps there's those of you who just want to do lots and lots of different things, and it has the potential to give you an awful lot of money to be able to do lots and lots of things and build that, I don't know, that dream gaming room or that man's cave or whatever you want to call it. And this is an opportunity for you to actually do it and also continue playing games and interacting with your friends, your clan, whatever you want to call them, in the same process. So it's really straightforward. But I'm going to do, I do apologise in advance. I'm going to do some drawings, and my drawings are rubbish. So I'll need to explain what they are as I draw them. So initially, what we're going to talk about is when you come into MMO cash out, you can come in at 3 levels, and those levels are as a peasant, as a squire, or as a royal. And depending on which level you're on, obviously it depends on how much you're going to potentially earn through MMO cash out. And essentially, when you come in, you're going to be buying or have a village. And then when you have a village, if you introduce other people, and I know that that you guys are really good at, if you like something, you share it really freely, whether it be through a blog, through YouTube, through a headset, through a game, even on the in the street or out and about, you share things with people. So if you were to share this with a few people, then the potential for you to earn even more and more and more just gets, well, ridiculous. But rather than me prattle on, what I'll do is I'll start drawing and I'll explain the process as we go through. So you start off initially, as I said, no matter whether you're coming in as a peasant, a royal or a squire, you're going to come in and you are going to have a village. So this is you in your village. Now your village enables you to tax a certain area. Now at the moment, because it's just you, there is nobody that you are able to tax. And when I talk about taxing, that is the point that you actually start making some money. So you refer it to, you talk to, you speak to 2 people, and they say, yeah, I like the sound of this, and they get involved with MMO cash out. So, and again, here we go with the drawing. So we've got one here, and the second friend that you've got, you pop in there. So you now have the ability to start taxing other villages because you're starting to expand. Now, as that expands, that gives you, by introducing, speaking to 2 people, that enables you to be able to tax up to, oops, done it the wrong way, 64 villages. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. So just by bringing in 2 people, introducing them to MMO cash out, that allows you to tax 64 villages. Well, what happens if you bring in a 3rd person into the village fold? Well, your guild now starts to grow, and as your guild grows, because you've now got 3 personal referred villages in your guild, you're now able to tax 1,024 villages. Now, just imagine that you're on a game at the moment. Now, it might be, I don't know, World of Warcraft, something like that. And you've got various, you might have 10 friends on there, you might have 100, you might have 300, you might have 1,000. I don't know. Well, perhaps 2 or 3 of those want to do something this and they want to actually make some money whilst also gaming. Well, they're going to really enjoy this. They're going to tell other people. They're going to tell other people. And of course, your villages and your guild just grow and grow and grow. So as you can see, just by telling 3 people, you've now got the potential of taxing over 1,000 other people or villages. However, it doesn't stop there, because if you introduced a 4th person into your guild, your taxable area now, and I'll write this slowly, is now, and I'll write it with a proper pen, is 65,500, so slowly I'm getting it wrong, 536. So you can now tax 65,000 villagers within your guild. And let's say you're getting really excited, word gets out, everybody's starting to make some good money, and it just starts to go crazy. And it can go crazy. So perhaps you bring in a 5th person, a 6th person, and a 7th person. And they all start their own little villages, their own guilds, they all get excited and start to create nice regular income or taxes from the MMO Cashout pay plan. That then gives you the ability to now tax. And again, I'll write this really slowly. It gives you the ability to now tax 2,097,153 villagers. Okay, so that's the potential number of villages that you could tax. But what you're probably more interested in is, okay, 2 million villages sounds a lot, but what does that actually mean as in, taxes, money in my pocket? Well, as I said to you at the beginning, there are 3 levels. You have got a peasant, that allows you to tax every single village at a 25 cents each per village. You have then got a squire, which allows you to tax every single village at 35 cents each. And then you have a royal, which allows you to tax every single village at 40 cents each. Okay. So if you are a peasant, you can tax everything at 25 cents. If you're a squire, you can tax everything at 35 cents. And if you're a royal, you could tax everything at 40 cents. So I know you're mad there with calculators trying to work this out. I'll work this all out for you. So here we go. If you're a peasant, okay, then just at this stage here, with 64 villages to tax, you're going to create an income, or a taxable income, sorry, of $16. Okay. If you're a peasant, the same 64 would create you an income of $22. And again, same 64 here would create an income of $25. Now that's every single month. So it could be that the next game is going to cost you, I don't know, say $70, or in 3 months as a royal, you could buy it for free. Yeah? Okay, if you're a peasant and you had 3 people that you'd brought into the business, then all of a sudden you've now got the ability to tax 1,024 people. So what does that look like? Well, that looks like this. It looks like $256 per month as a peasant. It looks like $358 a month if you're a squire, and it also looks like $409 a month if you're a royal. Okay, so happy with all that? That all works quite well. So let's get to the meat and potatoes, which is the 65,000 different villages within your guild that you can then start to tax. Okay, deep breath. So, and I'm just getting on my knees here, so I do apologise. So if you're a peasant, that would work out at $16,000 per month, with a bit of change. If you're a squire, that would work out at $22,000 and a bit of change per month. And if you're a royal, that would work out at $26,000 per month. Now, all of a sudden, you're able to get your game tree, you're able to get that fancy telly, computer screen, sorry. You'll be able to buy all the top of the range games, the biggest system you could get. You could absolutely own anything as far as the gaming world is concerned. And that is in just 1 month, bearing in mind that you've got another month coming in, another 4 weeks later, you might get another 16 grand as well. And that's just as a peasant. As a squire, you can see big difference, and as a royal, you can see a big difference as well. So I'm now going to go through this one here. And I'm going to go through this one pretty slowly as well. So again, I'll get on my knees. So bearing in mind that you've only had to bring in or create 7 personal villages, they've all got busy, and over time, I'm not saying this is going to happen a week next Thursday, this could take 12 months. It could take 12 weeks, it could take 12 days, it could take 12 years. It really is entirely up to you, the people that you get involved, and how you develop and coach and work with them. So we're at a scenario now where you've brought 7 people into this business. You've got, they've all got busy, and you've now got 2 million villages that you can now tax within your guild. Now that taxing produces this sort of an income. And bearing in mind that this isn't just a one hit, this is an income that will grow to this level and then will continue, all things being equal, then continue every single month. So you're not going to go nothing then bang. You're going to have these incremental growth rates over the months and over the years, if you like, until you get to this level. And then it will be every single month afterwards. So if you were a peasant and you had 2.1 million people in your guild, your taxable income would be $524,000 every single month. If you were a squire, your taxable income, if you like, would be $734,000 every single month. And then if you were a royal, it would be $838,000 every single month. Now, I don't know about you and your lifestyle. I only know about me and my lifestyle. And I know that this here, an extra $400 a month, that's an extra $100 a week, is really going to make a difference to, I would suggest, most people's lives. The other figures, yeah, it's going to involve work, and it's going to involve effort and time and energy. Is it worth it? Hell yes. However, it's not just going to happen. It's something you're going to have to work and put some effort into. But I know that I'm speaking to guys at the moment who have got, and gals, who have got huge subscriptions to their YouTube channel, to their blogs, to their games. You know, they've got clans of 300-400 people involved in games. They've got clans of thousands of people involved in games. So these figures here are realistic and probably are more attainable in this environment, which is the gaming industry, than probably in any other industry out there at the moment today. So hopefully that has given you a bit of an explanation on how the villages create a guild and how the guild allows you to then create a taxable income, if you like, from those villages and those from within your guild. Okay, if you have any more questions, my contact details will be attached to the bottom of this video, or just simply get in touch with the person who directed you to this video, and hopefully then they'll be able to answer any questions that you might have. Take care now, and have a look to see where you want to put your village. Take care. Bye-bye.